gonna muscle in on the chem trade now?
No, he's gonna do something about it. AJ's selling the kids, and his chems have killed people.
That sure doesn't look like it came
I don't get it.
with us.
We can't let AJ kill kids.
Whatever.
Galaxy News Radio.
When evil walks the streets of Boston, one man lurks in the shadows, shielding the innocent, judging the guilty. That guardian is the Silver Shroud. Today's episode in the Parlor of Mysteries.
Jasmine.
Dr.
Chamomile.
Amari?
Yes?
Pain.
Great. I remember
Ecstasy.
The
This can
memory
only
is
be the den of
Inducement.
mysteries.
Vault 111, right?
Be still,
What's this all
sweet
about?
Shroud. I removed that scumbag slug, but you're sick with fever and still suffering.
Mistress of Mysteries, no. I'm all right. But the mayor, Fat Fatey, we stumbled upon a most sinister plot, old friend.
Ha! No, dear.
I didn't hear that.
The Shroud stumbled.
We need your help, Doctor. I need the memories from a man named
I knew
Kellogg.
of the mayor's misdeeds for
But he's
many
dead.
days.
I know it's asking
I
for a
followed
miracle,
him to that
Amari,
fateful
but
meeting
you've
with
pulled
Fat
off the
Fatty.
impossible
I was
before.
about to...
Are you two mad? Putting aside the fact that you're asking me to defile a corpse, you don't realize that the memory simulators require intact, living brains to function.
Please. Rick told me you're the only one who could make this work.
This dead brain had inside knowledge of the Institute, Amari. The biggest scientific secret of the Commonwealth. You need this. And so do we.
Fine. I'll take a look. But no guarantees.
Unexpected
Do you
party. Us,
have it with you?
Maybe. But perhaps not by Fat Fatey. I'm starting
Here's
to see
what I could find.
interest
What's
twisted
this?
when
This isn't a brain. This is...
This
Wait. That's the hippocampus. And this thing attached to it? A neural interface?
Those circuits look awfully familiar.
I'm not surprised. From what I've seen, all Institute technology has a similar architecture.
Attorney couldn't help us now.
Go on, Doctor.
Mr. Valentine is an older generation synth. But Institute technology being what it is, a brain implant could fit him. But that's an incredible risk to take. We're talking about wiring something to his brain.
Don't worry about me, Amari. I'm well past the warranty date anyway.
I am Death's Shroud, but
Hey,
you
I appreciate this, Nick.
deserve it of my terrible justice.
You can thank me when we find your son. All right, let's do this.
Whenever you're ready, Mr. Valentine. Just sit down.
If I start cackling like an old grizzled mercenary, pull me out, okay?
Where did this mess come from?
Let's see here.
Wait, it's clearing. Chief, they ain't here. They're gone.
I need you to keep talking to me, Mr. Valentine. Any slight change in your cognitive functions could be dire. Are you feeling any different?
A lot of flashes. Static. I can't make sense of any of it, Doc.
That's what I was afraid of. The mnemonic impressions are encoded. It appears the Institute has long lost faith. There's a lock on the memories in the
Galaxy News Radio.
Tell me you have a way past this, Doctor.
Let me think. The encryption is too strong for reload. He'll act as a host.
All right.
Just sit down over there.
Sure.
See you on the other side.
Today's episode, Fat Fatey's Folly.
Come on, dollface. It's right through here.
Aw, gee, Polly. I ain't never been in a secret gangster hideout before.
What the? Paulie, you dumb jamoke. What's the big idea?
Initiating
Bringing a
brainwave
dame into
migration
our
between the
hideout.
transplant
Into
and the
my
host.
hideout.
Mnemonic activity
Now
coming from the
relax,
transplant.
boss.
It's
She's
degenerated,
all right.
but it's there.
Ain't you all right?
We're going to
Wendy?
load you into the
Sydney.
strongest memories we can find.
Yeah.
They might not be stable.
It's candy.
Just hold on.
And yeah.
Can you hear me? Ah, good. The simulation appears to be working, although the memories are quite fragmentary. I'll try to step you through the intact memories and hope we find one that gives us some clue to the Institute's location. There. This is the earliest intact memory I can find.
And that makes it official, folks. The final vote count from the hub.
Turn down the goddamn rate.
Mom knew how it was. She wasn't soft, but she loved me in her way. I was such a dummy back then. What did I know about how the world worked? I think now she wanted...
This doesn't seem
The
to
thing
be what
about
we're
happiness
looking for.
is you only know
There
you had
appears
it.
to be another
I was
intact
the worst
memory
thing that
close
ever
to you
happened to
in
her.
temporal sequence.
If she'd
There.
never met me, she'd have stayed in the
Let's
hub.
keep looking.
Maybe hooked
I'll
up
connect
with
you to
someone
the
who
next
didn't
intact
kill
memory.
people for a living.
How did you think this was going to end, Kellogg?
I found another memory to try.
You
I'll
thought
connect
you could just fuck with us, and we wouldn't fuck with you?
Mind if we sit down?
There's always someone who wanted someone else dead. I didn't care where I was going. Ended up mostly wandering east.
Well, we seem to be getting closer.
Getting as far
Try
away
this next
from
one.
San Francisco as I could, maybe.
Mr. Kellogg, I'm glad you decided to meet with me.
I finally ended up in the Commonwealth. I kinda ran out of road. Plus, I'd come to terms with life. I wasn't gonna be
Getting
stupid
warmer.
enough to get
One
mixed
of
up
these has
with
got to tell
caring
us
about
something.
other people again.
We're running out of brain
It
here.
was just me against the world.
Ah, there's one that
And the
looks
world
mostly
had it
intact.
coming.
Connecting now. I found another intact memory. Whenever you're ready.
See you on the other
Dollface.
side.
It's right through here.
Aw, gee, Polly. I ain't never been in a secret gangster hideout before.
What the? Paulie, you dumb jamoke. What's the big idea? Bringing a dame into our hideout. Into my hideout. Nah, relax, boss. She's all right. Ain't you all right,
Initiating
Sydney?
brainwave migration between the transplant and the host. Mnemonic
It's
activity
candy.
coming from the
And
transplant.
yeah,
It's
of course I'm
degenerated,
all
but
right.
it's there.
I'm just a
We're
young,
going to load you
dumb
into the
girl
strongest
in
memories
love
we can find.
with a handsome,
They might not be
dangerous man.
stable. Just hold on.
Ah, brother.
Can you hear me? Ah, good. The simulation appears to be working, although the memories are quite fragmentary. I'll try to step you through the intact memories and hope we find one that gives us some clue to the Institute's location. There. This is the earliest intact memory I can find.
And that makes it official, folks. Final vote count from the hub is...
This doesn't seem to be what we're looking for. There appears to be another intact memory close to you in temporal sequence. There. Try that one.
The thing about happiness is you only know you had it when it's gone. I mean, you may think to yourself that you're happy, but you don't really believe it. You focus on the petty bullshit or next job or whatever. It's only looking back, by comparison with what comes after, that you really understand that's what happiness felt like. It's gonna be fine. You'll see.
Let's keep looking. I'll connect you to the next intact memory.
How did you think this was going to end, Kellogg? You thought you could just fuck with us, and we wouldn't fuck with you? Just so you know, they died like dogs. And you weren't there to help them.
I found another memory to try. I'll connect you.
Mind if we sit down?
Suit yourself. I didn't care where I was going. Ended up mostly wandering east. Getting as far away from San Francisco as I could, maybe.
So, I hear you'll take care of people's problems. Is that right?
If you pay me. Oh, we'll pay you.
And you'll do this all by yourself?
That's right.
We pay you when the job is done. Is that okay?
That's the way you want to do it? So who do you want dead?
Well, it's like this. There's his family. Lives down the creek a ways.
Well, we seem to be getting closer. Try this next one.
Mr. Kellogg. I'm glad you decided to meet with me.
So, I finally ended up in the Commonwealth. I kinda ran out of road. Plus, I'd come to terms with life. I wasn't gonna be stupid enough to get mixed up with caring about other people again. It was just me against the world. And the world had it coming.
You're with the Institute. I wanted to see for myself if you really existed.
We do, as you can see.
What do you want?
It's come to my attention that you've been rather disruptive of our operations lately. This must stop.
I do what people pay me to do. If that's a problem for you, I could see only one way out.
And what's that, Mr. Kellogg?
If I'm working for you, there's no more problem. From what I hear, you can afford me.
I don't think you fully understand the situation you're in.
I think I do.
Very well. B-748, initiate.
Systems offline.
Impressive. We may have something to talk about after all.
Getting warmer. One of these has got to tell us something. We're running out of brain here. There's one that looks mostly intact. Connecting now.
Manual override initiated. Cryogenic stasis.
I'll try to locate another memory as quickly as I can. Please try to remain calm.
That's good. Checking through the logs. Hopefully it's all...
Just find it.
Pod C6. Down the hall near the end.
This is the one. Here.
Open it. Almost. Everything's gonna be fine.
Okay?
Come here.
No.
Come here, baby.
No. I got him.
Let the boy go. I'm only gonna tell you once.
I'm not giving you Sean!
God damn it. Get the kid out of here and let's go. At least we still have the backup.
Cryogenic sequence reinitialized.
What's the holdup?
I'm almost finished, Kellogg. I just need to confirm. Come on. All right, we're good.
I'm sorry you had to go through that again. I found another intact memory. Whenever you're ready.
Manual override initiated. Cryogenic... Manual override initiated. Cryogenic stasis suspended.
The eggheads never liked taking orders from a dirt. I was now the Institute's main operator. The eggheads never liked taking orders from a... I was now the Institute's main operator in the Commonwealth. If they needed something done, they came to me. It wasn't usual for anybody from the Institute to come along on a mission, so this one stood out. They didn't know then who it was we were grabbing from the vault. Of course, neither did they. Not really.
Is that your son?
It wasn't my idea to settle down with a kid in the middle of Diamond City.
So, good news, I think.
I thought it was a terrible idea, actually. But it was one of the old man's pet projects, so here we were. Me and the kid. Like a happy little family. I ended up kind of liking it. A reminder of what my life might have been if things had turned out differently. But there's no going back. I knew it was just temporary. It'd be back to normal business before too long. This whole setup in Diamond City was part of some elaborate plan of the old man's. Seems obvious now that we were bait for our friend from the vault. Timing couldn't have been an accident. It's not how the old man works. I wonder if he outsmarted me in the end. Another loose end tied up.
You know, the newspaper. Oh boy, Piper's really done it this time. I mean, I'm not saying she's right, but the mayor, he's gonna be really mad this time. I probably shouldn't have even
Kellogg. It's okay. One of these days you get... The new breed of synths could easily pass as human. Some of them did. But the coursers, they weren't built to blend in. They were killing machines, pure and simple. Smarter, stronger, and faster than almost any real human. I'm just glad they were always on my side. Gonna get your head blown off just barging in here like that.
Minimizing my exposure to civilians is a priority.
Forget I said anything. So what's the big crisis this time?
New orders for you. One of our scientists has left the Institute.
Left? As in?
He's gone rogue. Name's Dr. Brian Virgil. We know he's hiding somewhere in the glowing sea. Here's his file.
Wow. Some heads are gonna roll for this. Capture and return, or just elimination?
Elimination. He was working on a highly classified program.
No kidding. One of the top bioscience boys? Damn. So, I guess you're taking the kid back with you.
Affirmative. Your only mission is to locate and eliminate Virgil.
You're taking me home to my father?
Yes. Stand next to me and hold still.
Okay.
It's all over, but the dreaming...
Wasn't my idea to settle down with the kid in the middle of Diamond City. I thought it was a terrible idea, actually. But it was one of the old man's pet projects, so here we were. Me and the kid. Like a happy little family. I ended up kind of liking it. A reminder of what my life might have been if things had turned out differently. But there's no going back. I knew it was just temporary. It'd be back to normal business before too long.
X688. Ready to relay with Sean.
Bye, Mr. Kellogg. I hope I see you again soon.
Bye.
Teleportation. Now it all makes sense. Nobody's found the entrance to the Institute because there is no entrance. Let me pull you out of there as soon as you're ready.
It's all over, but the cry, and I can't get over crying over you.
Slow movements, okay? I don't know what kind of side effects the procedure might have had. No one's ever done this before. How do you feel?
I'm okay, Doctor. Thank you.
That's good. But I want you to keep monitoring yourself. We have to be sure there's no long-term damage. Are you ready to talk about what happened in there?
We got what we needed. The Institute uses teleportation to get in and out.
Yes. Their greatest secret has finally been revealed. But that only leads to more questions. How does it work? Where do we go next?
That scientist Kellogg was supposed to track down, Virgil. We need to find him.
You're right. A rogue Institute scientist could answer all kinds of questions. Where did the memory say he was? The globe.
Mm-hmm. If we need to find Virgil, then I'm going...
If you're going to go...
I'll find a way to get through the rads.
Good luck.
Sure.
By the way, I unplugged Mr. Valentine first. Remove the implant.
Nick.
Hope you got what you were looking for inside my head. I was right. I should have killed you when you were on ice.
Kellogg. Is that you?
What? What are you talking about?
You sounded like Kellogg just then.
Did I? Huh. Amari said there might be some mnemonic impressions left over. Anyway, I feel fine, so let's get going. Or I could head back to Diamond City, since you've got company already.
Let's get going, Nick.
Been one heck of a ride so far. Let's see where it takes us next.
Hey.
Yes, go ahead.
Your thoughts?
The Commonwealth can take a real toll on you if you let it. Seen this place make monsters out of men.
Are things okay between you and me?
Well, traveling with you beats being held prisoner in some vault. That's for darn sure. So, yeah, I'd say we're fine.
Your thoughts?
We'll make something out of the Commonwealth yet.
Your thoughts?
You'd be shocked how many folks I've managed to convince I'm just a really sick ghoul.
Your thoughts?
You good to keep going? I don't sleep or eat or anything like that. But if you need to, you do it.
Your thoughts?
The detective's life isn't an easy one, but it rarely lacks for excitement.
Oh, nothing.
Suit yourself. Good neighbor. Lowest place in the Commonwealth. Everything not nailed down rolls through here at some point.
Hey,
AJ's connected
look
with
at the
powerful
clown.
friends.
This is my
Don't be a
turf, clown.
Play
And
nice.
I don't appreciate what you call 'em's trespasses.
Peddling poison to kids, are we? Today you face the Silver Shroud!
Who you say? Oh, for Christ's sake. Did Kent put you up to this? He keeps moaning about the poor little kids. What the hell, right? Tell you what. I'll pay you, let's say 50 caps just to shut up about it. And, maybe get Kent off my back. All right?
Stop selling to children, miscreant, or face my wrath!
You're through, son.
Screw you. Waste the freak. Hey, you mess with me, you have no idea who I'm working for, Scabba.
Can't keep the engine.
The streets of Austin, one that lurks in the shadow.
The Silver Shroud's bringing justice to Good Neighbor. You bad guys better look out. And now, a special update. The villainous assassin Kendra was recently spotted at the third rail.
I'm all ears.
The same Kendra who bombed Little Joe's shack and killed 4 innocent drifters. If you want to see the Silver Shroud in action, stay near Whitechapel Charlie. The Shroud's sure to interrogate him to find the evildoer's whereabouts.
Galaxy!
Hey, Cleo.
I hope you're buying. Even a girl with an arsenal full of weapons needs to make a living.
Sure.
Each weapon.
Shielding the innocent, judging the guilty. That guardian is the Silver Shroud. Today's episode, The Mechanist Unmasked.
Dangling over a pit of fire reminds me of our adventure against the Chelsea Mingler, mistress.
Indeed, Stalwart Shroud. But that malformed murderer was but a muppet compared to the malignancy of the Mechanist.
Malignant, am I? No, mistress of mystery. What you mistake for evil is actually enlightenment.
Yeah.
Hey, Daisy.
Oh, you're bad. Can't get enough look.
Sure. Let's take a look.
Remember, no returns, exchanges, or death threats.
Massachusetts. The only future you have is a long nap in a deep hole, Mechanist. To me, you're
You
just
ever need
another
anything,
two-bit hustler with
stop by the
delusions
office.
of
Heads up.
grandeur. And by the way, you're not fooling anyone with that cheap getup. You're as human as the rest of us.
Stalwart Shroud, glance skyward and see. Our newfound friend, the head of the bodiless butt. And it would seem he's
Do
biting
something for you?
through our bindings.
Daisy.
Don't be shy now. Chances.
Sure. Let's take a look.
It's a little bit of everything.
Remember me? No, I didn't think so. That's the problem. You made me forget it and love me. You didn't love any of us, you selfish jamoke. Now, it's time to pay.
Gasp!
Fools, all of you! Attack my robot children! Destroy these interlopers! The robots are advancing, and our weapons have been confiscated. So, fisticuffs it is then.
And furiously fluid footwork. Hi-ya!
By order of our master, the Mechanist, you will be destroyed. Destroy and
that is the last of them. Now, for the Mechanist. But where did that vile ruffian escape to? Hey, Silver do-gooder, it's me, the head. Yeah, that's right. I'm up here in the rafters. I'm your eye in the sky. I saw where the mechanist went. He's in that office, up the stairs.
Well done, heroic head. Your adjusted attitude has made allies of us all. Silver Shroud, shall we?
We shall.
Downstairs. Don't bother the other patrons.
Stop right there. Not a step closer. You may have defeated my robot children.
Whoever this Brotherhood of
Charlie.
Wrong
way for paying customers. You look like
Silver
one of them
Shroud.
wankers from...
He's armed with your silver shooter, your most revered rifle.
You look upon the Silver Shroud. I seek a miscreant named Kendra.
Shrouded? Well, like a nutter. Kendra is not one to be trifled with. People associated with her have a habit of being found face down in a ditch. If you're set on meeting her, for a fee you come.
Can you spare a few details on her at least? On the house?
You got to have finesse to be. Listen, mate, the
bullets! They bounced!
It is not wise to stand between the Silver Shroud and righteous justice.
Justice? You mean to end her? In that case, her flat's just south of Good Neighbor. Water Street Apartments. Account for the blighters she's got with her. Nasty piece of business, that. Good luck.
Hey, Charlie.
Client appreciates the work.
Right?
All I wanted.
What's the word around town?
Say this now. Do you get it?
Just looking.
Bloody hell.
Don't need anything today.
Stop crowding up my bar.
Heads up.
Silver Shroud costume?
And reveal the man beneath the metal.
No judgments, but
yes,
we got a kid show.
It is time we knew the truth. Who is the Mechanist?
By the rays of Ra, the Mechanist is none other than...
Lady.
A lot more Of course. It all makes sense.
Watch your caps in this. Behind the bar.
My dad. In that alley. A ruse. He was just one of my robots. But by being dead,
you could turn your little hobby into a full-time endeavor. And the real estate papers?
A rancorous ruse, a spiteful sham, all to throw us off the trail.
I'll meet you in the middle.
Yes, it was a master plan, and you ruined it all. But what happens now? I need a doctor, an ambulance.
Stalwart Shroud.
Another special update. No, it wasn't Bobby No-Nose who offed AJ in his goons.
Oh, no.
It was the Silver Shroud. See his calling card if you don't believe me. Now's our time, listeners. Justice is coming to Good Neighbor. You'll see.
Galaxy News Radio.
When evil walks the streets of Austin, one man lurks in the shadows, shielding the innocent, judging the guilty. That guardian is the Silver Shroud. Today's episode, a slaying in Scully Square.
Just down this alley.
Well, well, well.
just meeting a friend. No business of yours. Perhaps I'll just call him. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Not so fast, fancy pants. Your wallet and that snazzy briefcase you're carrying. Hand them over, now.
I most certainly will not. Do you have any idea who...
Oh, jeez Louise. Why'd you go and do that?
'Cause he could have made us, that's why. You want to spend another stretch in the pokey? Now, let's see what's in this fancy case. Nothing. Papers, no cash, it's worthless. Ah, get his wallet. A suit like this has got to have something.
All right. Let's see. $20, a driver's license. Oh, man. We done it this time. You know who this is? We just wasted Mayor Murphy.
What? The Mayor Murphy? What in the blazes was he doing up here? Up in Scully Square?
A mystery, to be sure.
Who said that? Show yourself.
You have murdered a man in cold blood. Justice must be served.
It's the Silver Shroud. Let's get out of here.
I ain't afraid of the Silver Shroud. You hear me? Come out and I'll do you like I did the mayor.
Death has come for you, evildoer, and I am its shroud.
Ah! No!
My work here is done. Or is it? What brought you to Scully Square, Mayor Murphy? A journey that left you dead and Boston leaderless. Why venture? Emerge from the shadows, villain, or face the justice of the Silver Shroud.
What will become of our stalwart hero? Find out what happens next week on another exciting episode of The Silver Shroud. You've been listening to Galaxy News Radio, a wholly owned subsidiary of Galaxy News Network.
Galaxy News Radio.
When evil walks the streets of Boston, one man lurks in the shadows, shielding the innocent, judging the guilty. That guardian is the Silver Shroud. Today's episode, The Mystery of Mayor Murphy.